Hello, love wrestling. It's Thursday night. It's 8 p.m. And you know what that means. It's another new episode of Between Two Beards.
Can we start off with the biggest news of the week? The Rats lost! If you've got the budget, I've got the time.
There he is.
Hey, boss!
There's the boss.
Hey!
The man with the finest beard on this screen.
Canadian men, boys, shut the hell up. Let me talk.
You see, the Rads are resourceful. When I got beef with somebody, I can find a way to talk to them.
Listen between two beers.
Hello, love wrestling. It is Thursday night. It is 8 p.m. And y'all know what that means.
What does that mean? Tell them what that means, JPJ. You let them know. We got lots of people here. Let them know.
We do. It is time for another new episode of Between Two Beards. We got a short one tonight. We are only here until 9 o'clock because tonight is another edition of Quizplex following us. Little Mean Kathleen is back to defend her title. And who is she defending her title against, Pluggo? Who are the two worthy challengers that are going after Little Mean Kathleen and her Quizplex championship? Oh, God, you didn't know. You didn't do your research.
I'm drawing a blank. Oh, my God.
Do your research.
I did
Are
not.
you kidding me? I lobbed it up to you like a friggin' softball. Like a T-ball. I lobbed it up to you.
Don't do this to me.
Your name is literally Pluggo.
I know.
That is your name.
Oh, here we go. I feel terrible. Miles Blackwell and Big Ben Ortman's that big hog carry.
How the hell are you going to do
How
that?
How did I forget?
Ben? I mean, how are you going to do it to both of them? But Big Ben is a friend of the show.
It's been a day. It's been a day.
Embarrassing, really.
Oh,
I'm embarrassed for you.
I'm so
embarrassed for you.
All three of those.
It is thunderstorming ferociously outside my house right now.
I
so
had
if I
a
lose
mental
power,
break. Okay,
if I lose power, I just want you all in the chat to know you're stuck with this guy by himself here.
Remember in the 2017 NBA Finals when J.R. Smith did that layup thing and LeBron was like, "What are you doing?" That was my J.R. Smith moment. I'm sorry. Okay, I drew a blank. I was like, "Oh my God, I know it. I've been looking at it all day." I'm awake. I promise I'm here.
If you are here and you are watching on YouTube, first and foremost, thank you for tuning in. Stay right here. Stay here for Quizplex after us. But give a thumbs up. Give that like button. Hit the bell for notifications. If you're watching us on Twitter, share that shit out. Let the people know. Between Two Beards. If you saw last week, we had an excellent episode with the LPW Grand Champion, Larry Woods.
Oh, look who's blinking now.
No. Larry Woods. I don't know, Larry. We have Larry on our show later. We got a video from Larry that he sent us. And then the Prime Minister of Canada, the Canadian champion, Matt Viviani. And they had never talked before. Oh, Lucia. They had never talked before. They had never met before. Nope. And they hit it off like they've known each other for years.
And now we're going to have Lariani as your tag.
And now we're going to have Lariani's. But first and foremost, before we move forward, Pluggo, I need a minute. I need something from you. I need something from the chat.
From me?
I need something from a lot of people right now. And what I need is everyone to acknowledge me. Because for the last 10 days, the disrespect that I have taken and that a certain basketball team from Boston has taken.
Oh, my God.
People actually thinking the Dallas Mavericks had a friggin' chance to win the championship.
Against the world.
National media picking the Dallas Mavericks. Stephen A. Smith, bum. Bum. Nick Wright, bum. The disrespect. So before we move forward, we only have the hour. We have a lot. We got to talk about the Wyatt Sicks, man. We got to talk about Seth Rollins, man. We got to talk about Okada from last night.
We got to talk about
man.
Josh's team Pluggo now, man.
That's what we need to talk about, but we are not going to be talking about anything until I see ones in the chat and you all acknowledge me for saying what I said all year, that nobody was beating the Boston Celtics in the champion. 82-21. The fifth best record of all time. Of all time in NBA history.
Remember,
there's a lot of us in here. I am not the type of guy that brings this show to a halt, but I need to see ones in the chat to acknowledge me and your 2024 NBA champion.
That's right. Pluggo and Josh.
Boston
Celtics. Coming
Celtics.
soon, baby.
Their 18th championship, the most all time, one above the Lakers, even though the Lakers, 5 of those 17 were when you were in Minneapolis. That shit don't count. You got 12, but you want to call it 17? Fine. Lakers, bums. Bums.
Remember, friends, if you want to stop this absolute rant that JPJ had, you're more than welcome.
Ones in the chat.
You're more than welcome to send a super chat. Make him say anything disparaging about Boston in those super chats. You go right ahead,
baby,
and we will donate those super chats.
It had been a long 5 years without a championship in Boston, Pluggo. A long 5 years. LA's a dump. A long 5 years. But happy days are here again. You all got to reap it. And I have bad news for all of you. We're doing that shit again next year because they're all coming back. Every single one of them. I digress. Okay.
We have a lot of cool people in our chat that you just.
We do. We have a lot of great people in the chat. I'm not seeing a lot of ones from these great people. So until I do, trash.
You just got booted from the PLE streams with Josh.
I mean,
it's going to be me and him now.
That would be an unfortunate Josh, hey.
Here's one for you.
Whatever. Hey.
Ryan Sullivan, who I filled in for last night on the Mark Order podcast. What's up, buddy?
Hey, I'm just saying. Zach, you did. You're trying to keep this show along. I appreciate your professionalism. I appreciate that you're a man of honor. Unlike the rest of these cowards in the chat. Unlike the rest of these cowards. It's okay. Have fun turning on SportsCenter tomorrow and seeing 3 million people at a parade. Our 24th parade in the last 19 years, mind you. How are you guys doing?
You gonna be there?
No, I'm too old for that shit. Anyway, I went to the early ones. I threw it on. Good on Boston, though, because they waited until Friday, because yet today and the last 2 days have been like 100 degrees, and people would have died. People would have 100% died. All right. Pluggo, big week. We are, come on. Let's be.
Josh is giving you the business. Hi, Josh. Hi, Ryan. Hi, Dustin. Hi, Scott. Hi, Ophelia. Hi, Zach. Hi to
Josh
all
is
our
upset.
fans.
First of all, Josh started watching basketball about 14 months ago. Okay? Love him. He just started watching basketball. He's a Toronto Raptors fan. That was his first choice, but, you know, you got to stop rooting for Toronto and when? Like December? They're out of it by December? Like when you got to pick a horse on the bandwagon. He picked
Josh.
Luka's great.
Josh,
Luka's
just slide into my DMs and we'll get the PLE streams.
Look, he sided with Dallas because Luka's great on the offensive side. Doesn't play defense to whatever, but he's great on the offensive side. Just came up short. Almost got swept embarrassingly. Scored 8 points in the fourth quarter total of the first 3 games like a bum. It's okay. All right. Anyway, let's move forward. We have a lot to talk about. Clash at the Castle was this weekend. Some stuff went down.
It's us against the world. But you guys have been the favorites all year. Get over yourself.
Yeah, we were the favorites all year. So why was everybody picking Dallas before the finals?
Not everybody.
Not everybody.
Not everybody.
People, these dumb people that get paid a lot of money to be on TV, the majority of them were picking Dallas like it was Dallas. What? What basketball season were you watching? Dallas? They were lucky to be there.
I heard Boston had returned 5 championships because Tatum's acting like
such a nerd. Listen.
Dude, come up with your own celebration, Tatum.
What do you mean? What did he do? I missed it.
Everything was he did the KG, he did the Kobe.
Well, him and Kobe's like, no.
I know, but it's like come up with your own thing.
Him and Kobe Tatum were like Kobe's like his idol. Like he's gonna do that shit. Like that's not fair. That's not fair. You think I want him acting like Kobe? I'm a Celtics fan. God bless. Like, R.I.P. dog, but like I don't want him acting like Kobe. Maybe on the court, because Kobe was a stone cold killer, but I didn't root for Giddey. Speaking of Giddey, Josh Giddey, Oklahoma City shipped him out of town today.
For Chicago for old
they were like, hey,
Caruso.
We want this Caruso guy. Like, Giddey, get the hell out of here, bro. But anyway, Clash at the Castle was Saturday. It was a good show. What? Why are you laughing, dude? I had to get that off my chest. I've been sitting here taking shit like a goddamn pro for a week and a half, listening to these idiots think that Dallas had one chance of winning that championship because they never had a chance. And people are picking Dallas like they know what they're talking about. Idiots. And I stayed quiet for the most part.
No, you didn't.
Are you correct? But I stayed more quiet than I wanted to be.
There you go.
I stayed more quiet than I wanted to be. And now I don't have to be quiet because my team is the champion. And you all can kiss my ass. All right. Can we talk about wrestling now? Can we talk about?
I don't know. Can we?
You keep
going. You keep going. Clash at the Castle.
Yeah.
Boston.
Boston.
It's cool, Mr. B. Iverson missed a layup at the buzzer. Sixers lose. The Anger Sharks. You're just fired up today, dude. You got your Anger Sharks going.
Feels good to be champion, Pluggo. I know a lot of you don't know what that feels like. But it feels good to be champion.
Just it's us against the world.
First of all,
Boston
nobody around here was saying that. Nobody around here was saying that. Everyone around here was like, what are these idiots thinking that Dallas has a chance? But then we had to be quiet because look at
because as James Ellsworth once said, every man with a set of these has a fighting chance.
Except Kyrie Irving. That man's a bitch. All right. So anyway, can we finally talk about wrestling now?
Can we? It's up to you, man. We can go for the next 40 minutes just talking.
I mean, I'm cool with it, bro. I will gladly talk the ins and outs.
It just would be a disservice to Zach's beautiful graphic that he made for us if we didn't talk about wrestling related things to this week, because it was a good week in professional wrestling.
It was. Now, obviously, the graphic is the Wyatt Sicks. So should we start with the Wyatt Sicks and then go to? I mean, I feel like
you're the champion, dude.
What?
You're the champion. You tell me where you want to go. I don't.
Well, all right. Dustin said Clash was great. Fire and Dunn winning the titles was a nice surprise. I like the non-major PLEs having 4 or 5 matches. All get a good amount of time and the show doesn't drag on. I agree. I feel like they've turned kind of the non-major ones into how the old NXT Black and Gold takeover. Kind of 5 matches, 5-6 matches. They all get time. Just kind of all bangers, really. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's a good stable. These shows are running, with all the promos, 3 hours, maybe 3.5. It's good timing. The spacing is good. The matches have time. They're telling stories with the matches. I thought the show was really good. I think Dustin pretty much nails it. Fire and Dawn winning, very, very shocking.
Yeah.
Especially, and you know what? We'll talk about it because, there was a good social media clip about it. Like, Jade looked a little rough in this match. This is the first time that she's kind of really looked out of
she
her
wasn't
element
the
that time.
only one.
No, she wasn't. It was a very,
botchy
sloppy
show.
Yeah, but it wasn't a good way though. Like it helped the match. Like the match was good.
Yeah,
but like it was a little chaotic
sloppy.
and sloppy and things like that. But I was genuinely shocked to see Isla.
Yeah,
The home country girls, like I get it. But I mean, we were all under the impression that this was easy peasy. Like Bianca and Jade were not losing these belts anytime soon. They were going to keep on rolling along, but that did not happen, Pluggo. They weren't the ones who took the pinfall, but that did not happen. And we have new.
It was essentially a 4-on. It was essentially a 4-on-2 the whole time.
Yeah,
and they just eliminated Jade, and I was shocked. We got new tag champs, but hey, there you go.
Now, what now? I mean, I feel good for them too. That's a good moment for them in their home country. To get that moment, we're going to have to kind of see where they go from here, because I think, that was just completely out of nowhere.
Yeah, because you can, I don't know, it felt too quick, but whatever. I'm here for it. It's fine. Prediction wrong. Okay, I'll take that L. I'm surprised they did Drew so dirty though.
Well, so
he quit on Monday.
Yeah, I did.
He quit on Monday, and oh my god, it was so funny. I posted that he quit on Monday, and everybody was like, "It's a storyline. He didn't actually quit."
And you're like, "Oh, really?
Oh no,
this isn't real."
I didn't realize. Yeah, I didn't realize, but he ends up quitting on Monday night because of CM Punk. One Candy, Cookie Monster Punk comes out.
We talked about it.
World, dude.
We talked about it last week, and a lot of us, and I talked about it with the stream with Josh and all that, and a lot of people. I was still of the belief, and I think I even put it on Twitter right before. I said it makes all the sense.
You're damn right, Dustin.
100%. I was like, "Oh, hi, Mike. How are you, friend? Thank you for the compliment. Appreciate that."
Oh, yes. Mike, we love it when you're between these two babes. So we got to make that happen sometime soon.
Damn right. You're damn right. What the hell were we talking about?
Drew McIntyre
that's right.
Getting screwed, man.
Yeah,
just getting
hosed. But we were talking about it, and I believe we talked about it with both Larry and Matt last week. And a few of us were of the belief they were like, they can't do in his home country. Like that heat would be insane, dude, and stuff like that. And I was kind of like, I still think they're gonna do it. Like, I understand. And even beforehand, I was like, it makes every ounce of sense in the world for Drew to win right now. But I just still think CM Punk's screwing him. I just think it's happening. Then him and Priest are having a really good match. Priest had that scary moment in the ropes where it looked like his ankle might have shattered or he hit his head on it. It was gnarly looking, but they turned it into something gold, and it actually made the match better when that happened. They were having a really good match. We get the ref bump, and right there I'm like, yep, it's happening. And I think everybody in that arena started to know. Once the ref bump happened, they were like, oh, shit. They were like, our guy is going to get screwed. He's going to get screwed.
Now, if we could take all of that and mix it into what happened on Monday for me, like, yeah, it was awesome. I can't believe they did it to him in his hometown. He hasn't been able to do anything at Clash. Poor Drew. And then he quits. I was waiting for him to come out on Monday and just lay waste to like the entire place, you know what I mean? And just go absolutely nuts. He just goes, I can't do it anymore. Screw this company. I quit. Now I know it's a storyline, and I know there's a great chance he's going to show up tomorrow night at SmackDown and confront CM Punk or beat him up or something. But I want them to milk it just a little bit. Like if he shows up on Friday, it's like, oh, well, all right. But I was like, oh, damn, he just quit, and Triple H tried to talk him out of it. Pierce tried to talk him out of it, and he just left. I would too, though. My God, that dastardly Punk. I can't believe he did that. I thought for sure maybe he would still figure out a way to win it, and then Punk would confront him or something, but what a move. What a move.
Oh, my God. I couldn't believe it. And the way the camera was shot.
Mm-hmm.
You only see the back of his head. You only really see the back, and you can see it from Drew's face. Like they're looking at Drew's face. And when the 3 count doesn't happen, and you see Drew and they zoom in on his face and he sees who it is before we do, and you know already, you're like, oh damn, it's Punk. And then it's just Punk with the Pete. It was just like, man, oh man. And I agree with Dustin. I think Damian has been really good since being, and they've made him shine and look legitimate here. And his match with Gunther is gonna be very, very good.
Yeah, and then other than that, I'm surprised they didn't pull the trigger with Gable. Now Gable's dead. So
well, we got to talk about. Okay,
that's
so first,
unfortunate. But I'm surprised they didn't pull the trigger at Clash with Gable because it's another big L. I thought the I Quit match was pretty solid. I didn't like the ending at all, though. I really hated it. Like, you got him in a corner. He says I quit before you hit him with the steel stairs. Then you just hit him with the steel stairs anyway. Why not just hit him and make that the finish? I didn't understand it.
Well,
and
AJ,
I'm sure
they did it in a way that like AJ was like, no, I'm not going to take, I'm not.
Right. No, I know, but it's like,
you just didn't like it. You just didn't like
I
it.
just didn't like it. I was like, just
the match itself though was great.
Listen, AJ Styles, it was great, but you don't talk to me all 2 weeks, 3 weeks telling me how you're not going to say I quit. You're taking that title, and then some steel steps come in your way, and you're like, I quit, I'm out. Like, come on, man. But no, it was a good match.
Yeah.
It was a good card.
Yeah,
it was fun. I had fun with it. Was it the best pay-per-view of all time? No, but it was fun.
It was. I enjoyed it. And then that all led to Monday night. And a lot of things happened on Monday night.
Actually stayed
the first thing being
3 hours for this.
Yeah. Well, we're going to talk about that, but like Seth Rollins showed up on Monday.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins showed up
with
on Monday.
Full head of hair. I was very proud of it because it looked like at the Derby he had shaved everything off, but he did not. So that's good. We don't need a bald Seth Rollins in this world.
No. No. So it looks like we're gonna get. Oh, we got Hab Guy popping in. Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. If you're in the chat, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, share this out to your friends. If you're on Twitter or X or whatever you call it, retweet it. Let the people know. We're hanging. We're banging. JPJ's a champion.
Whoa, are we?
We're banging out wrestling content, dude. What do you think? We're not actually banging. If we were, we'd have to move this to a new channel.
Let's take it easy. let's take it easy.
You're a champion, dude.
I know.
It comes with the territory.
What a time. It's nothing quite like it. So Seth Rollins returns. So we got him coming back. That's a nice jolt to start the show.
Yeah.
Then
I didn't think he was clear.
I didn't think he was either. But he's back, and he's going to be fighting at Money in the Bank, which is dope. We then have the saga of the Alpha Academy continuing, and that happened. And Otis, going into... He said they were done, did he not? He told Chad Gable, we're done.
Yeah, and he walked off. I thought he was going to beat a little... Scott, I don't think JPJ lumped you into that.
No,
maybe
Scott
he did.
Too seriously. He takes things too seriously.
Maybe. I don't remember.
I didn't say anything. I didn't even acknowledge besides saying hello at the jump. So, bro.
And then Beard's only.
You got to ease on up.
A Beard's only fans. We'd have to run it through JPJ's neck of the woods because here shortly in a few days, my state is banning such spicy sites. I don't know what I'm going to do now.
Are they really? Wait a minute.
Yeah. So I might have to hit up the NordVPN.
We're not going to get too in deep. Time out. They're banning. How can they do that?
I don't know. I don't think they're banning them per se, but they're saying that if you want to enter certain sites that are adult sites, you have to enter like driver's license numbers.
Oh, so you got to like out yourself like you're going to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
So if you prefer,
they can do that.
I guess I found this out this week. I was like, oh, that's it.
That sounds shady. Why do they got to do that?
So that's a perfect plug for our partnership with NordVPN. There, sign up today.
100%.
Click the link that's
Where do you live? Indiana.
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with you, Indiana? So if you live in bummy Indiana,
yeah. So if I want to do what I call research,
What the hell?
I have to like.
If you want to, if you live in Indiana or any other stupid place that has rules like that, and you don't want to follow those rules, you should go over to our friends NordVPN. Check them out. You can change your location. You can do it safe and securely. They have the best and the safest VPN there is.
Yeah.
They are the safest and the best VPN that there is. You can go there. You can change your location. If you can't, if you're in a situation where you don't want to be dropping $50 for 10 or 11 times a year for pay-per-views with AEW, you can change your whereabouts, and maybe that becomes $9.99 a month, or maybe it becomes a $20 instead of $50. If you want to go do your research, your adult research, which is your American God-given right, and you live in a state that's preventing you from doing so, you can change where you're from, man. You can't afford to actually move out of that podunk state and get out of there. Yeah. You do it on the interwebs.
Instead of driving across state lines for a research session, you can just go to.
You don't want to do it in your car. That's not comfy. So just me. Just me at a truck stop in Illinois. I'm just here for a few minutes. You don't know who's out there. You don't know. Who's scary. The world is scary. You don't know. You don't know.
Anyway,
but well, we are going to talk about the Wyatt Sicks, but I see somebody popped in to our back here, into our back room here. So we got to see what's going on here.
Oh, he's got gold.
We got to see what's going on here. We have returning for the second week in a row.
Oh,
we have the LPW Grand Champion.
Lumberjack
Larry Woods.
Go!
What's going on, bro?
How's it going?
Not too bad, man. Not too bad.
What brings you to our neck of the woods today?
Oh, you know what? It is like plus 23 degrees Celsius. It is the hottest day we've had so far this spring, and I am loving it. Great training day. Get all the sweats going. Like, let's friggin' go.
Did he say spring? Isn't it summer?
It's summer where I am.
Motto. You chop lettuce this way, I chop lettuce that way.
Yeah.
But the real question is, who chops lettuce?
It's true. It's true. Today was also the hottest day of the year where I am from. It was over 100 today.
Oh,
that's Fahrenheit. So obviously, so Celsius, we'd be dead. We'd be dead if it was over 100. But it just wouldn't be. The world wouldn't exist. And it was hot. Like, it was one of those days where they told you on the news, they were like, if you don't have to go outside, don't. Just literally don't, because it's going to be miserable for you. And we were like, okay, well, party, dude. But we had you on last week, Larry. We were talking earlier. You met Matt Viviani for the first time virtual and just general ever, virtually, however, and you guys hit it off.
Oh, did we ever, man?
You hit it off.
What a good dude.
Yeah, and a little birdie told me from watching the show on Saturday night that Matt Viviani defeated the boss.
Oh.
So at some point this year, I am to take it, if that bet is still on, Matt Viviani will be wrestling in a Love Pro Wrestling ring. So I know we started to form it. It felt like we were forming a tag team last week. I don't know how it will play out. We'll see. If you guys are both still champions, maybe it will end up being champion versus champion. Who knows?
Oh, I'm completely down for that. Like,
if you're in different aspects by the time we get there, maybe you never know. Maybe he's an honorary rad for the day. Who knows? I feel like he would fit in with the whole gang. Really, that was the vibe I got.
Oh boy!
You
know what? Off the vibes that I got from him, oh hell yeah, he would fit in with the car ride so well.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! Let's make it happen.
100%. Larry, we keep on inching closer and closer to your next defense of that very title. It is next Friday night. Lariani, there it is. That's what we're calling it. Hashtag Lariani. Radzanova. Oh yeah, because he's
Casanova.
Yeah, Radzanova.
One night only.
Radzanova Productions presents hashtag Lariani.
Oh no. Special guest on oh my goodness, on the undercard.
Ooh. I mean 100%. Oh, if he's 100%. Yeah. If he's coming to town for the weekend, he's got to be on the undercard.
Oh, 100%. Oh, boys.
Has to be.
We're just printing money.
Wait, you can do that?
I can do that. I got those skills, Larry. Come on, now you've been watching the show for how long? That's all we do is come up with money making ideas.
I've been watching. Oh, money. Okay, cool. I was thinking like you were part of like the mafia and like you were able to make money. Because if you can, please send me some more.
I will. I'll definitely.
So how are we feeling?
How we feeling?
No, you go, Pluggo. What were you going
to say? I was just going to say I'm going to start. We got to get Larry and Matt Viviani on some money. Like that's the next move, right? Couple of Canadian bucks with your guys' faces on them.
No, let's get some loonies going.
There you go.
We'll bring back the penny, and we'll have both our faces on it.
Ooh,
yeah. That'd be cool.
There you
that'd
go.
Be cool.
Flip it both sides. Yep.
Yeah, you can
money making ideas that cost more money than they make. You know it.
Maybe. That's part of the goal, man. That costs more money than they make. Ross Larry.
Oh, there we go.
Oh. Wait a second, Larry. So
this isn't going to be this.
We were just about to ask you about your upcoming match at LPW 27 against the Thickness Reed Matthews, and I didn't do this.
Larry, I have to assure you this was not planned. We don't know. This was not planned.
I'm going to ask him.
But yeah, this was not planned. I promise.
The Thickness. How did you get this link?
It doesn't matter. I used whatever Mars uses. Larry.
That's fair.
What does Mars use?
Larry? No, you two shut up. Larry.
Okay.
I want you to make sure you're doing your absolute best these next 2 weeks because I don't want no excuse from you, Larry. This isn't Tales of the Undercard. This isn't the Short Kings podcast. This is serious. This is you versus me for the grandest title in LPW, and I want you to take this serious, Larry, because I am going to be serious next week. And I hope you respect me enough to do the same.
Oh, the hat was off. What the
damn
fuck was that?
Larry, I swear that wasn't.
He just yelled.
We don't know. I don't know how we got that link. That wasn't planned by us, man. I promise you.
All right, boys. I gotta go.
Okay.
Whoa.
Well, all right. That. And the words of the great Ron Burgundy, you just said it. That escalated quickly. What the hell was that, Pluggo? Did you give him the link?
No.
I gave Larry the link because Larry was like, hey, let me come on and hang out.
So the Thickness comes into our house, yells at us, and our surprise.
He didn't. Well, he yelled at you because you wouldn't shut your mouth. Let's be honest.
Hey, it's my show. I got to talk.
It is true. He needs to respect that. But he wasn't. All right. Well, that was unexpected.
Yeah.
We did not.
Well, that was. Can Larry not have nice things for this leading up to this match? What the hell?
Larry was having a good time. We were shooting the shit. He was laughing. We were having fun. We had him on.
He was only playing Warzone last week.
Yeah, like we were only going to be. He was only going to be joining us for a few minutes. Like it wasn't anything, That was all right. Well, okay. So, yeah. That kind of took me for a loop there. I was just, but I guess
I don't want to be on the Thickness bad side, but like, hey man, just coming on our show, stealing links, talking shit.
Holy shit, man.
Woof.
Wow. All right. Well, let's try to get back on track here, Pluggo. Let's try to get back on track. We already talked about NordVPN.
Yeah, we did.
We still have our very first sponsor, a part of the gang here at Love Wrestling, and that is our buddy Rich King in RK Athletics. They were the first sponsor here at Love Wrestling, and they are still very much one of our sponsors and partners here. Rich King, you've seen him on our show. He is another member of the Rads, but when he is not kicking ass in that professional wrestling ring, he is kicking ass as a personal trainer. When I was up in Edmonton for the week in January, I actually did a workout with Rich. It hurt, but it was good. I felt great about it, but I actually was able to work out with Rich, and he is very good at what he does. And if I lived up there, I would be who I would be going to. And you can follow him at RK Athletics 1 on all social media platforms. So we want to give him a shout out as well as our friends and NordVPN. You guys know you can follow us at Love Wrestling CA on all social media platforms as well. Next week, as you heard, not only do we have the Clandestine Society LPW show on Thursday night, but we have LPW shows every last Friday at the Rec Room in South Edmonton as well. You can find tickets at tixr.com/love wrestling.
Hottest ticket in town.
Hottest ticket in town.
Dude,
and there's another ticket in town.
That thickness guy is going to be there, and he's mean.
I mean, you just saw he just got in here, and they're wrestling for that. They're wrestling for the.
I've been on his side. I've been on his side for like a better part of a year.
Look at, they're both friends of the show. They're both friends of the show.
They've been on.
That was heated. Like,
hi, Mrs. Pluggo. I need you to go beat up Reed Matthews for me, honey.
I don't think that would end well. I don't think that would end well.
No, I need her to fight my battles because I'm soft.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that you said there's another ticket in town. What's that?
Well, if you're going to be in Toronto for Money in the Bank weekend, on that Saturday, us here at Love Wrestling, a couple of us, we're going to be doing Money in the Drank, Pluggo. It is a pub crawl that will be happening all around the city of Toronto, and it will let us off right across the street from, I believe it's called the Scotiabank Arena, where Money in the Bank is happening. Whatever arena's in Toronto now, whatever they call it. I probably got that wrong, but I think that's it. I don't know. But it will drop us off right across the street from the arena that Money in the Bank is having. Jody Threat will be joining us on that pub crawl. It should be a lot of fun hitting up some of the best bars in the city of Toronto. So go follow us on our social medias, and you can find the link to buy tickets. And those tickets are going fast as well.
Yeah, and if Mrs. Pluggo's in the chat, maybe we spam her accounts and say, let Pluggo take over the social or the Love Wrestling streams that day while you guys.
I'm not against it.
I'll just sit here for hours watching Money in the Bank, I'll do it all.
I'm not against it.
Hells yeah, Pluggo take over.
And there we go. Mike will be there with the GoPro filming the festivities.
Sweet.
So it should be a good day.
Now we got about 25 minutes till Quizplex with Little Mean Kathleen, Big Ben Ortmans, and Miles Blackwell. See, I got it now. I had a mental lapse at the beginning of the show. Maybe I wasn't ready.
I know we saw Larry hop on the show, but we also have another video of a day in the life of Larry Woods. So I know today, what is this?
Who's that?
Oh, that Rip?
Hi.
I mean, that's the handsomest guy.
This is the second show this week that's had a dog on it.
That is the official pupper of Love Pro Wrestling.
There he is. There he goes.
See you on Quizplex.
Bye. See you on Quizplex.
Quizplex today.
All right. Before we talk about Larry's video, which we'll play before the show gets out, we got to talk about this Wyatt Sicks that's in the graphic, and I want to talk about Joe Hendry. So, which one do you want to do first?
Let's do Joe Hendry first, and we'll leave the.
Because I got a thought.
Okay.
All week.